guys, welcome to another edition of Xco World. In today's edition, we'll be discussing the match review between Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur. The game ended 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. Now, who could have believed that? Yes, Tottenham, they've not had good record in Stamford Bridge for a long period of time now. I think their last 24 matches or so, they've only won one. But considering the context of today's game, knowing fully well that Tottenham, they needed the win from this game so as to close the gap between them and Aston Villa if they have any hope of playing for Champions League. But Chelsea decided to do what they know how to do best. When you least expect them to actually perform in a spectacular way, they'll flop. When you don't expect them to perform, they will actually surpass your expectation. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is not necessarily because Chelsea win 2-0. Then I will now begin to start rooting that Pochettino is actually the best coach. No. As far as Pochettino is concerned, I am done. Chelsea this season, in fact, the season is finished for Chelsea. Even though that, yes, this win take them to 8th in the league table, and they are just 2 points below West Ham United, just to get a Conference League, and 3 points below Manchester United if they want to actually qualify for Europa competition. But I don't think Chelsea, they can be able to do that. Yes, just for the context of this game, knowing fully well that it is a derby, because whenever Chelsea versus Tottenham, Chelsea versus Arsenal, these are serious derby, and yes, the players will live up to the expectation. The man of the match today is Chalobah. Wonderful. I was actually thinking that he's young, experienced. Yes, when they pair with Silva, they tend to live up to expectation. But Chalobah and Badiashile, they actually put up a good shift today in the course of this game. And Gilchrist, he did very, very well. He was able to handle Son very well, because I was expecting Tottenham to play more of the right-hand side so as to give Son a lot of one-on-one option with Gilchrist, knowing fully well that is inexperienced. But Tottenham, they took off in fact, Tottenham, they were asleep in the course of today's game. They didn't really put up a good shift. Yes, in the first half, Chelsea, they did well, but one player that really infuriates me so much in the course of this game is Mikhailo Modric. I don't really understand. The guy hates space. Chelsea had a lot of options, a lot of serious options to score it, in fact, get the game done and dusted in the first half, but they were just flopping their chances. Yes, kudos to Chalobah for that wonderful goal in the 24th minute that Gallagher gave to him. Yes, I was surprised with the way Tottenham they set up their defensive strategy for set piece. Yes, prior to the game, the analyst shows that Tottenham, they've not really been doing very well with respect to set piece, and they proved them right in the course of today's game. What a wonderful goal from Chalobah. Yes, from that angle, for him to actually hit it accurately with such pace, I give it to him. Kudos, Chalobah. 1-0. Then we expect that, okay, what is going to be the next reaction? Is Tottenham, are they going to wake up from their slumber, or is Chelsea going to continue in that same vein? And Chelsea, they tried their best, but Mikhailo Modric was just missing a lot of chances, and sometimes even 10 yards pass, he could not really stray, and that really infuriated Pochettino, the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, raging on his players, telling them that you actually need to dig in deep, because Chelsea, they were just playing around them. And one thing I also noticed that ever since Caicedo started partnering with Gallagher, Caicedo has been doing very, very well. So it seems as if the partnership between Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez was not working as much as his partnership with Gallagher is actually working. And I will actually give it to Pochettino with respect to his tactics in the course of this game. The ability for him to shift Cucurella to the midfield so as to crowd the midfield, shook the midfield, and force Tottenham to go to the flank. And whenever Tottenham goes to the flank, he's always quick to react, and he has a fantastic game today. Petrovic, he did well whenever it's called on, but Tottenham didn't really do much in the course of this game. But actually, kudos to you. I hope that this partnership, Pochettino can ride on this partnership and just allow them to be able to build understanding between now and the end of the season. Because as far as I'm concerned, Chelsea, the season is already gone for them. But kudos to Chelsea for the course of this game. And Madueke. Madueke is good in taking player 1v1, but sometimes he kill counter and sometimes he holds the ball too long. But he had a good game. I'll actually give it to the whole team today. They did very well. And on the 72nd minute, Palmer is a baller. Palmer is a baller. I was actually hoping that he scored today, but it was so unfortunate that he could not get the goal, which I wanted him to get. But that free kick, what a lovely strike. Because before then, Chelsea, they were now so passive, because I was expecting that with the level of hunger Pochettino will use in going to the dressing room, I believe he's actually going to fire the players up. And we know the history with Pochettino with respect to second half, but Chelsea, they were able to wither the storm. And at the 72nd minute, what a wonderful strike from Cole Palmer. Yes, the ball hit the post, and Tottenham, they were asleep. Just like I said from the beginning of the video, they were asleep. Nicola Jackson was quick to react, and what a wonderful way he did it. For him to actually send the ball to the opposite direction, gave us 2-0, and at that point in time, Tottenham were completely deflated. They were just like, the world should just blow the final whistle. And that was how Chelsea, they got the better part of Tottenham Hotspurs. So I want you to actually like the video, share, and for the fact you stayed with me up to this point in time, click the subscription button if this is your first time of coming across the video, so that you can be notified when we post other videos. Chelsea, here we go.